Well, I guess it's if the oil is overheated and then damage that does that, but that was... Did we just kickflip a car? I think we just did. I think that's what it's called, or maybe that was a pop shove it. Pop shoved a car. Welcome back, everybody. Some more BeamNG.Drive Cardurance on Endurodrome. Today we have the ETKK series, the KC4T, which is a 4-cylinder turbo, which there was no version without the turbo, so we're just going to be running this. Now, I don't imagine this car is going to do the best because it's slow to the ground, its suspension is not made for this, and it's might be a little too fast for its own good, even though it's only a 4-cylinder. But it's made to be quite beefy, so yeah. Let's just see how it goes. It's actually a little bit slidey on this dirt area. And it is rear-wheel drive only, it seems. It might have front-wheel drive, but it would be a very weak one if it does have it. Let's just see how it goes. Whoa, getting a little loose there. Oh, caught a lot of air there. Does seem to be pulling to the left quite a bit now. Ugh, let's force ourselves over that rock wall. It is actually doing better than I was expecting from this sports car. I mean, its radiator is still somehow alive. When I've driven this car in the past, it seems like the radiator just goes off from the slightest bumps because it's so low, but I guess not now. Must just be getting lucky. Ooh, well, we're starting to lose it through there, but able to save it somehow. Do some drifting through the turns here. This thing gets plenty of speed for that, but we did land kind of sideways, which isn't the best. Ooh, that was a hard one. Our exhaust is getting a little wonky. And I think our front bumper has taken a lot of damage. Our windshield is busted out. Ow. But with this, it has completed the first lap on Endurodrome, which is honestly more than I was expecting, and oh, that was weird. Now our trunk's open. I don't know, it seems like it's hitting, yeah, what? I don't know what that is, but it's landing on that, and somehow it's saving the radiator. Ooh, that was a bit of a hard hit on that right front, but it seems to be okay. If I can get it to turn here. Will turn, is just not getting very good traction on this dirt section. Got really close to that container there. Probably gonna make this. Yeah, hitting the dirt or the mud section here a second time. Actually, up on the side of it now. And gotta try and force ourselves over the rock wall again, which actually worked a lot better this time. It's just kind of flying around this course. Ooh, literally flying a little bit there. It's gonna get some air here too, not all that much though. Now we're in pothole hell. This thing is surprisingly handling this a lot better than I was expecting. I kind of put this vehicle off because I expected it to just die right away. But it's actually handling it quite well. 70 mile per hour on the jump. Plenty of speed. Actually, really nice landing compared to the last one, but ooh, this section got a little dangerous. Well, give it a little too much gas there. And we've barely touched those rods, which they like to grab onto stuff, so I've got to... There we go, pull it loose. I don't think we... Yeah, we did not mess up our tire there, thankfully. So we can keep on going, no issues. I don't understand, how the radiator's still going, but we have taken out our right steering wheel with that. Got too bouncy and such through there, but... And we are not able to continue. We can't get it to steer to the left at all, so... This will be it. Oh, wait. Well, we had to back up to get back on here, though, so... Yeah. That's going to do it for this vehicle here. Almost made it 2 laps. And it's taken quite the beating, so let's get on to the next one. For our second vehicle, we have the Ibishu 200BX Base Edition. Let's get on with it. This is another car I don't have the highest hopes for, but with the ETKK series, I guess I really don't know. Normally this car has a lot of issues with the back end sliding out, but with it being the base version of it, it actually drives quite decently. The other editions of it all seem to just have too much power in the rear end. And it might be something to do with the way it's designed as well. There we slid it out, but it was on dirt, so... Yeah, it kind of bogs itself down. Oh! Oh, it was a hubcap that went flying. It just took off so suddenly. I wasn't sure what it was. Just skip on over that. Nice jump over the rock pit there. Whoa. Really wanted to pull to the right there all of a sudden. Dang it. And we are ended up upside down, so I've turned off the engine. Let's get it flipped over. It's a little flatter now, but should still run decently. We are pulling to the right quite a bit now, though. It's unfortunate that happened on the first lap. We should have enough speed for that, just barely. And we kind of lost it a little bit there because of our landing, but able to recover it quite nicely if it could actually drive where I wanted it to. Oh, another hubcap went flying there. How have we not lost the ones on the left, only the right? But slid it a bit too far there. Thankfully it's able to make the turn with the use of a little bit of e-brake. I landed hard on the front. I'm surprised it didn't take out our radiator. Let's try and make it through this chicane quick. And now we have completed the first lap now. Let's just see how far this thing can last. It's really beat up already, but that's just because it went for a tumble. Oh, that took out our radiator. Not the big jumps where we landed on the front end. That little one took out the radiator, where it didn't even look like it hit the front end. Okay. Totally makes sense. This thing actually gets up to a decent speed there, and I was thinking more about what speed it was hitting rather than the turn, so I just about missed it there. There it didn't want to turn. That was a little odd. I think the front end just wasn't getting enough traction there. Bouncing through the mud section. Still have our left wheel caps somehow. If I could get the thing under control. There we go. Bounce through a little bit more mud. Ooh. Bit of an odd place to land there. Oh, it's kicking out on us. Thought it would swing around easier, but it didn't want to spin its rear tires too much and whip it around. That was odd. Oh well. Yeah, our right front is not looking the best now. Left is slightly angled, but not bad, and it's spun out on me again. Let's get back over here. Back on the course. Oh, and there's where we rolled. At least where we ended up when we rolled. Our temperature is starting to climb a little bit now. Perfect jump there. That was actually really nice. And that first speed bump actually launched us over the rest of them. So that worked out quite well. I just feel sorry for anyone in the passenger seat, because they're going to have a bit of a headache right now. And with that, we are now completing our second lap onto our third. And losing control on the first jumps. That's nice. Come on, get your power back up. There we go. Oh, maybe too much power. Oh, sorry for the weird camera angle. Yeah, this thing is going on further than I kind of expected it to, but like I said, apparently I just don't know. The cars I think aren't going to go well end up doing decent. Ones I think will do better just end up at the bottom of the leaderboard. My car can get its power there. Our coolant is now overheating. As we go back through that section a third time. Still somehow have our left hubcaps. Oh, that tire, rear tire went really far up in there for a second. Oh, I say something, then we lose one. And then the other one. Okay. Oh, piston rings are now damaged, and we are rolled over again. I shut off the engine to flip it. I don't know if the engine will start again since it was starting to take damage. Ooh, it did start back up. Our exhaust has a lot of smoke in it because the engine damage now due to overheating, but it's still going. We'll get a little bit longer out of it. Our right rear is completely bent up now as well. Left tires seem to be doing okay. Only just the right ones that are getting screwed up. Now, essentially at this point, I don't want to take my finger off the gas, because the engine might die if it does get too low of an idle. Well, I guess it's if the oil is overheated and done damage that does that, but that was... Did we just kickflip a car? I think we just did. I think that's what it's called, or maybe that was a pop shove it. Pop shoved a car. But I'm actually surprised it made it to that point. We've got a little bit further we can push it, but it doesn't have much left in it. Yep. Had to slow down there and the engine died, so let's let it coast as far as it'll go. And that's where it ends. Okay, that was our second vehicle. It actually made it nearly 3 laps, which surprised me. And it took a heavy beating. Without further ado, let's get on to our last one. For our final vehicle, we have the Peugeot or Hugo or whatever it's called. 205 GTI 1.9 liter edition. It's the only version of this car in this mod. I thought it'd be a nice little fun car to take around. So without further ado, let's get on with it. It does actually spin its front tires somehow. But I guess it is quite a light vehicle. And it is a right seat drive vehicle. Also, not very good at turning. Doesn't have the weight, I guess, of the front end to give itself traction. I don't know. Maybe it's just because the tires are so tiny. I am not sure. This thing does... Whoa. This thing does actually get to decent speeds, and it is halfway decent to drive. Well, as long as you know how to drift a front-wheel drive, I guess, but... And if it would stop swinging around there. This car feels light and heavy at the same time when driving it. It's a little bit odd, but it's manageable. But we're going for a roll already. Looks like we'll end up on our wheels, so we can just keep on going. If this thing would stop spinning its tires, we could actually gain some speed for this jump here. She landed heavily on the front, but somehow didn't rust our radiator. Oh, that passenger seat is just bouncing in there. That's weird. Actually handled pothole hell there pretty decently. Let's see if we can build up enough speed here for this jump. Should be able to. Yeah, we got plenty. Actually had a decent landing there, even with the side kicking out. And that first speed bump jumped us over the rest. As we work ourselves to this final jump here and through the slaloms, this thing will actually have completed the first lap. Here now. This was another car that I didn't figure to do the best. That's why I was kind of putting it off as well with the other two I ran. But they actually, so far, have done pretty decently. This one, I'm not... Well, I haven't finished its run yet, so I'm not sure how long it'll last, but its inability to steer is a little worrisome. It just, whenever you're spinning your tires sometimes, or if you're trying to slow down, it just seems to lose all of its controllability. Missed that big one. Oh, and it's swinging on me here again. Don't know what it is about that section that causes it to swing around on me, but... Ooh, I was holding that for a while. That was almost really good, but we shut off our engine because we went to a roll here. Let's get it rolled back over. Come on, let me grab anywhere. There we go. This engine is starved of oil, but with it being off, usually it doesn't have any issues, so that's why I do that. And even going into it at a lower speed, the car was able to pull through that, mainly because it's so light. Lighter cars can actually do decent going through mud because they just kind of float on top of it. Whew. Riding on two wheels there again. And it really handles that pothole hill there pretty dang nicely. Don't quite understand that, but it is what it is. Another really smooth jump on the big jump there. That was not so smooth though. But after a barrel roll it's still going. It's steering... Ooh. Well, that did it. And that ruptured our fuel tank. Okay. So that small little mess up and now its run is limited. Well, I was saying it's pulling slightly to the left. Oh, God. Well, on fire now. It's killing all of our brakes. And overheating our engine. It's overheating stuff fast. Yeah, it's already killed our engine. Holy hell, I've never had that happen. Have the fuel kill the engine, but we'll coast it as far as it can go. Which seems to be about here. Yeah. I was testing it right now, I'm full on the brakes, but the brakes are all dead. Even e-brakes are dead. But yeah, due to... Oh, yep, all that smoke's rising from our brakes. Oh, and the parking brake it auto engages isn't even able to hold itself. Let's kind of get it turned here so it'll kind of stop around where it ended. So we can take a look. The front end was getting bent skywards pretty decently there. And it was holding itself together pretty dang well. It's just, for some reason, I'm not sure where the fuel tank is. But for some reason, lightly tapping that front right corner ruptured our fuel tank. Fuel tank should be in the back there, I would think. But yeah, it ruptured our fuel tank and did take us out in a blaze of glory, so. It did complete 2 laps as well, though. That was pretty good. Well, I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.